I'm gonna warn you, this is gonna feel like some freaking witchcraft that I'm doing right now. Good morning. Yesterday was shockingly exhausting. Like, trying to go shopping for something you need is already not something I enjoy. Like, being anxious, you just assume that the worst thing is going to happen, you're not going to find it. So I'm going into it with that, like, rationalization anyways, or lack of rationalization. And then on top of that, trying to be helped by salespeople who are possibly working on commission. And I've been there before. I worked on commission. Normally I let them help me, and I'm totally cool with it. But when there's a language barrier like this, I just, like, it stresses me out, because I feel bad for them. Because I remember there were a few times when I worked on commission at Nordstrom, some people would come in and they were usually either only able to speak Filipino language Tagalog, or they were able to speak Cantonese, and that was it. And so it was always hard talking to people who had a language barrier and trying to sell them things and trying to help them too. So I remember it was kind of hard, and it's always really awkward. And so when I'm on the other end, it's even more awkward, which I didn't expect. I'm planning on doing some catch up today because I got some housekeeping stuff I got to do. I get so much anxiety about doing like adult things. I don't know. Post-grad problems, you know? Like, I can't believe I still consider myself like post-grad, because I graduated like 4 years ago. More than 4 years ago. Whoa. I thought I'd feel like an adult by now, but I don't. I really don't. I tried out the Chinese eczema cream on half my worst hand with the eczema. On half of it, I tried out the eczema cream. On the other half, I tried out this like hydro cream that my friend got prescribed to her when we were in Hong Kong, and then she gave it to me, and I've like almost used all of it. The difference is shocking. Like, the side that I put the Chinese eczema cream on is like a little bit yellow tinted, which is kind of annoying, but it's way smoother looking and more moisturized. The left side is like red and itchy, like it just totally went back to the way it was before I moisturized it. So I have high hopes for this eczema cream that I got from the Chinese pharmacy. Yay, Chinese stuff. And I found out more about it. The active ingredient comes from a coniferous plant, which I believe is just basically like, not a pine tree exactly, but something that looks similar to like a pine tree or some kind of evergreen tree. My favorite kinds of trees. I'm gonna hug all the trees when I get home. Seriously, if this stuff works, like, that was like less than $3 for that tube. I'm going to stock up on that shit. At customs, they're going to be like, girl, are you trying to wholesale this in the U.S.? I get so nervous when I go through customs. I'm like, am I supposed to declare something? And I never do, and I never know, and I'm always confused, and people keep telling me, but somehow I just get more anxious, and it's a long story. Also, third presidential debate today, not watching it. I'm just going to watch the SNL recap this weekend. Guys, there's a location I'm going to, a very familiar location that I did not tell you about in my travel plans video. I am actually in less than 2 weeks going to Nanjing for one night. I just hit myself in the face. Yeah, Eric and I are going to take a train down to Nanjing. We're both doing like a little presentation for his program that he's in. Let's see if I got any other travel plans at the moment. I'm going to go on a bunch of hikes with my mom in November when I get home, and with the dogs, and then early December, I'm going to be in Portland for probably a week. Then I'm going to be down in Seattle for New Year's Eve, which I'm stoked about. Our friends are flying down. I'm so excited. And then in January, going to San Francisco, obviously. This is kind of a long ways away, but I'm really excited about it. There's a weekend in May where I am going to be staying in a cabin in the Redwoods. I'm so excited. More details on that coming soon. That is in California. It'll be very fun. It'll be me and a bunch of ladies. I forgot to mention that I am planning to go to Tucson. In my head, I'm planning to go. No official plans yet, but any kind of gaps in time where I'm like, oh, I'm going this place on this day and this place on this day. It doesn't mean there's nothing in between. It means I just haven't filled it yet. So I'm hoping to do lots of exploring. Being abroad makes me want to do more exploring, like in my home country, because why not? I want to go see Tucson, Arizona, because I've got a friend out there, and I've been there one time for one evening, and it looked like a cool city, but I didn't really do much in it. We were on a really long road trip, and we had accidentally just killed a bird with our windshield. It's a long story. Maybe I should make a video about that road trip. It was quite the road trip. We went cross country. Anyways, I also want to go to Utah because I have 2 friends living out there, and I really want to go to Zion National Park. I want to go to like all the national parks in Utah. It looks so pretty. I've also got places in Northern California and in Northwest Washington that I am going to go to. So stay tuned. The exploring will never stop on this channel. I promise you that. Lunch has been acquired from 7-Eleven. I got rice with green beans and tofu, and it's filling, and a coconut milk. Also, wearing Birkenstocks with socks again. And someone commented, "Oh, you're from the Pacific Northwest? I knew because you were wearing Birkenstocks with socks." And I just laughed so hard. You know, I bought an unnecessary light bulb for a reason. The light bulb in the kitchen just died. Hey, do light bulbs ever make like a crazy noise when you go out? Oh my god, I have so much anxiety right now, you guys. I can tell you when I'm less scared, but I can't tell you right now, or else I'm just gonna give myself more anxiety. I'm trying to pretend I'm not scared, but I'm scared. I have to be able to reach it. The only thing that'll help me is this chair. Oh god, I'm so scared. This light bulb feels old as time. Yay! Now that I'm scared, I'm gonna cook and take a shower and probably cry. I never explained why I was so freaked out in this clip. Basically, I heard this loud sound in the kitchen that was like, ee, and I went in there and I was like, where on earth is that coming from? And I was like looking all over, and then finally I figured out like it was coming from the light bulb. And so I turned off the light, and then I tried to turn it back on again, and it didn't turn on. And I was like, there's a ghost in here. And then I messaged Eric on WeChat. I was like sending him voice messages, and I was like, Eric, there's a ghost, send help. And he was like, it sounds like a broken light bulb. But I've never heard a light bulb make that creepy sound before. So freaked me out. It was also starting to get dark, but I replaced the light bulb. All is good. I don't think there's a ghost in this house. Hopefully not. If there is, I hope it's friendly. I was just really freaked out for no really good solid reason. Just a noise that freaked me out. That's all. Like a dog. Okay, so you can tell I just got out of the shower, and I wanted to update you guys on my eczema. I'm sorry if you're tired of hearing about this, but I think I've come to some kind of conclusion. I think that it really is the water content here. You can't drink the water here, the tap water, and I take showers in it. And I hear that there's a lot of really high metal content in Chinese water. So I think that is contributing to the excess drying of my skin. Because normally when I get out of the shower, I moisturize. I think I've been slacking a little bit on that. And so I think what was happening is after I took a shower, my face would just dry out like crazy. I think another thing that I have to do, like a big reason why my hands really aren't healing, like my hands have the worst eczema, is because I wash my hands and I wash my face the most, especially my hands. I think I need to be lotioning my hands, no joke, every time after I wash them. And I think I'm gonna see a big difference. I got too distracted by videos about bullet journaling last night to finish the vlog. That's really embarrassing. Now I have very, very distinct bullet journaling goals. What we're gonna do right now is something I've seen on the internet I've been wanting to do, so let's do it. So here's how it works. You take a ring that's meaningful to you. Most people use their wedding rings. I would use my engagement ring. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed this in vlogs, but it's cracked. That happened while setting up a big booth for a music festival and moving a lot of heavy equipment with my ring on, and I bent it and blah, blah, blah. It's been cracked since before I came to China. I gotta get it fixed when I get back to the US. So that wouldn't stay on a string, so I'm gonna use my wedding band. I put it on a string. I've seen people put it on hair. I'm gonna warn you, this is gonna feel like some freaking witchcraft that I'm doing right now. For the record, this is just to give you an example. You like swing it over each finger, and then, oh, you can't have your elbow on anything. You like hold it above your hand. And if it swings back and forth, it's indicative of a girl. This is a test. I can't talk. Oh my God. It's a test to see how many children and what genders they'll be. So if it swings back and forth, it's a girl. If it swings in circles, it's a boy. If it's really dramatic movements, it's multiples, like twins or whatever. If it doesn't move at all, it means like that's when you're gonna be done having kids, basically. We'll see how it goes. Okay, ready? Test one. This is for future child number 1. It's going back and forth, so my first child's gonna be a girl. That's funny because I really want a boy. Not that girls aren't fucking awesome. Okay, now it's going in a circle. That's definitely a boy. I swear I'm not moving it. Third child. Will it exist? I think that's girl. Yeah, it's going back and forth, so I'm gonna say girl, boy, girl. My family is boy, girl, boy, because I'm the middle child. Will we have a fourth child? Good Lord, I hope my womb does not have to bear 4 children, but let's see what this witchcraft tells me. Ooh. It's gonna be like, you're gonna have quadruplets. It's just spinning in circles back and forth. Nothing. Cool. We're gonna have 3 children. First one's gonna be a girl. Second one's gonna be a boy. Third one's gonna be a girl. No 4th baby. Interesting. When I vlog the pregnancies and birth of our future children, it'll be really fun to look back at this video. I hope you enjoyed this very weird thing. If you like that I use red thread because it's good luck in China. Thanks so much for watching. I am daily vlogging until further notice, so of course I will see you tomorrow. Okay, bye!